How y'all doing? It's Rob Burnham, here, Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro Land Comics. This time I'm reviewing Walker Independence reviews, and this time I'm reviewing Season 1, Episode 13 of the season finale. What happens on this week's episode is we see the aftermath of what happened with the gunfight between Gus and Sheriff Davison's kid brother. And Gus is still alive, but Sheriff Davison and his brother leave him there to die. And Sheriff Davison's forced to kill his brother to make it look like that they drew on each other, Gus and his little brother, and both of them wound up dying. Little does Sheriff Davison know that Abby has found Gus and is dragging him back to the horse. That way she can take him back to Independence. Well, they get there at pretty much the same time, and they're forced to. Abby and her friends are forced to do surgery on Augustus to get the bullet out of him. And what happens is they have to dig the bullet out, and then they have to cauterize the wound, and that's what happens. And then after this, Abby finds out what Sheriff Davison did, and this big gunfight happens between Sheriff Davison and Abby and her friends. And Sheriff Davison is about to have a shootout with Abby toward the end of the gunfight, and Augustus wakes up and shoots Sheriff Davison, and they wind up arresting him. Well, they send Sheriff Davison to go to trial for what he's done, and somebody has paid a guy in the town to write a message on a wall with paint that whoever frees Sheriff Davison gets $10,000. Now, what happens is Sheriff Davison gets freed by a guy with a circle tattoo on his hand. And at the end of the episode, we see another guy show up with the same tattoo, and I think Sheriff Davison calls him Dad, so I'm not real sure about that. We'll have to see what happens with that in the next season, if we get in that season. And other than that, that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, who's the guy who meets up with Sheriff Davison at the end of the episode? As always, Rob Burnham, here, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, be awesome. It's been another episode of Retro Land Comics. See y'all next time.